In this video, I want to primarily talk about the Chemical Guys Diablo Wheel Gel. It's a rim and wheel cleaner. Here I have it diluted 1:1 essentially. Even on the bottle it says to dilute it 1 gallon to 3 gallons of water. But it also says here, or as desired, so I just went with 1:1. This also isn't the best trigger, but I have a pressure washer. If I were to use it and rinse it down, I would knock off like 70% of the dirt and brake dust on this wheel. So I don't want to do that because that'd be kind of cheating. And I just want to see how much I can really clean with just Diablo Wheel Gel on the wheel itself. So again, this isn't the best spray trigger to be doing this, to be honest, but this is the only one I had lying around, so that's the one I'm gonna be using. This may be a compromised video because it's not coming out as good as I'd want it, but hey guys, you know, that's what we got. All right, I would say that's a pretty fair amount of wheel cleaner. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's literally, I spent like a minute just spraying it all down to make sure it's everywhere on the wheel. Next, I'm going to be using the Adams wheel cleaner. It's already rinsed down with water, so there's lubrication essentially on there. And let's just see how it really reacts here. So I already cleaned the other wheels, and I mean, they come off super easy, so that's also something that's already going in its favor. But I would say that I do feel, and I don't know if it's just because the way the wheel cleaner was coming out, but I do definitely feel the lubricity of the wheel cleaner. Like even when you feel it with your hands, like the texture of it is very goopy and runny. So I can, like, comparing this to like when I use just a wheel cleaner, this one is sliding over the surface much better and easier than the other ones. Spray a little bit more on the wheel face there. I'm not gonna rinse it off yet because it's a really cool day and the wheels are not hot. Again, so with this one, it's instantly turning into foam. Like, you get a lot of lubrication out of this. So if you do have more, you know, gentle wheels that you need to work on, and you need that type of, like, look how much foam's coming. Albeit I also sprayed it down a lot, but I don't think you get this foam with the other ones, even when you do spray down pretty hard. Like, you don't get this type of foaming action and such. So I can see where this will help for like more delicate ones if you want like that foam action. But you know, I personally haven't really been using this one. Actually, to be completely honest, I haven't used this wheel cleaner in at least 2 years because it just doesn't really fit what I do. So now let's touch up the brake calipers here. I mean, the foam, and it actually, one thing I do like about this one, since like I first smelled it when I first used it like 2-3 years ago, is the smell. It actually smells pretty darn good, to be honest. How does it smell like? I don't know. Strawberries? No, I don't know. I barely cook, so what do I know about smells? And there we go. So let's give it a good rinse. Now there's a few spots behind the wheel spokes that aren't cleaned. Is that because of the cleaner? No, that's because of the wheel. So when I need to, just these small parts here, I mean, and look how small this damn wheel is. You can literally just touch it up with your hand real quick right there. And it's like there's a few spots here and there that need your attention, like on the edges here. I mean, you can get a brush or just, you know, just do that, because there's not much going on with this small wheel. Well, overall, it worked pretty well. Again, I like the foaming part that it has once you start cleaning it. Would I use this on every wheel? No, of course not. I'm gonna either use like Adams wheel and tire diluted 2:1, or maybe like APC 1:1 or 10:1. This one is like more specific types of jobs. Just because, again, like I forget the price on it, but just the way it's marketed and such, it's like for those like really not nice ones, but just ones that need like a bit more delicacy towards it. And I'll go ahead and just finish off the fenders here. Now, I know this isn't really meant for tires, but let's just see what happens if I were to scrub this down with just the Diablo gel. I know, don't be hating like, hey, that's not what it's meant for. Okay, I get it. But let's just see if it has that, if it has a strong cleaning capability on the wheel. Because a lot of the other wheel cleaners are also marketed or kind of are marketed towards also being able to use it for the tires as well. And even a lot of other companies like that, even it doesn't say wheel and tire cleaner, they'll say, hey, you can also use it for the tires. So again, there goes that foaming. I didn't spray much as I did with on the wheels, but that foaming is prevalent here. And for the fenders, just because there's not much clearance, I'm gonna go with this brush here on the inside. Then I'm gonna use the wheel I use on the face, because there's almost no clearance on this with the other brushes I have. Give it a good rinse. Alright, so I waited for it to dry and everything, and I would say, like, the tires weren't that dirty to begin with, to be completely honest. The wheels were, as you saw, those came out great. We're just directly using the Diablo Wheel Gel. Tires, for what it is and for what I mean, you could apply dressing. It's good to go. They look nice and pretty. You know, could you do one or two more other applications, or could a stronger APC or degreaser get more out of it? I would say yes, but you know, for what it was, works great. Now the fenders themselves, you know, the condition that they're in, I think are pretty harsh to begin with, to be honest. So there's still a little white chalky layer. Now I don't know if that's because that it is still dirty, or perhaps that it's just been dried out and it just needs to be conditioned. But you know, it's because this is kind of what I saw from the other ones as well. So maybe I could just keep on going a few more passes, or really if you could just condition it and make it look nice and black, then that'd also be a winner. But overall, I'd say it did a good job. Like I mentioned, am I gonna use this on every single one? No. Do I use it now at this time? No. The last time I used it 2 years ago. But if you're working on, you know, maybe more delicate wheels that need more care, need a bit more lubricity or such, this could be an option. There's other options out there to give you that same goal that I just mentioned here. But if you're also just a big fan of chemical guys, trying new things, not a bad gig. So I'll link it down below on the tools and products that I use here. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, you want to hate or troll, just leave those in the comment section down below. And I'll see you on the next one.